Hi friends, welcome to the next video. In this video I'm talking about advanced rebound concepts. This is going to be part 2, okay? And as before, I'm going to be using my book Paradiddles and the Magic Sticking. Why am I using this book? Because we have an excellent opportunity to study phrasing. Phrasing from India in particular. I wrote this book in India, as you know if you watched the first video. And it's all about tabla phrasing that you can apply on the kit using Western stickings, Western rudiments. Before I get started, I want to thank everyone for watching these videos and sending in super thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the comments, the great comments from drummers all over the world, and I appreciate everybody who bought the book. I'm really honored that you want to study this stuff, and it's a beautiful way to learn phrasing, especially phrasing from India. Okay, so as you know, I wrote this book in India when I was over there teaching. I was 2 years in India and also studying Konakol. Konakol is no joke. You know, you have the hippie guys, one and the two, takadimi, takadimi, showing all the hippie stuff. But when you really get into it, man, it is deep. It is so deep. Also, I've been getting some questions like, for example, there's a kind of a myth with a rebound that you have to depend on it solely to get your things out. And unless you're on a hard surface, you can't do a rebound. Well, that's not true at all. Now, the rebound is, when you have it down, it becomes a part of your body, a part of your technique. And you can see this is totally no rebound on this couch here. Yet I'm doing it. Okay, I'm incorporating, look, see, one stroke, two notes. I'm incorporating the rebound stroke onto any surface, high tom, low tom, whatever, even if you have a floppy tuning. And even if you have to wrist out some of the notes, if it's so floppy you have to wrist it out, I don't know who would play like that or why. The rebound stroke is inside your hands, so it becomes much easier to do things like a single stroke roll or whatever you're trying to do. I don't know why you'd want to do a 5 and a 6 stroke on the floor tom, unless you specifically have your reasons, I don't know. But, you know, the rebound stroke becomes a part of your body and it's in there all the time. What it does is facilitates certain vocabulary for the drum set, and it helps you to play more relaxed. So the myth of the rebound that you need a harder surface to get it happening, it's just not true, okay? It helps at first when you're first learning it, but like I said, later on it just becomes a part of you. Okay, another great question I got is, what's better, reverse finger technique or rebound? Push-pull, you know, I don't even do that much. Push-pull or rebound, what's better? I would say that the rebound stroke is in 90% of your playing. When you're playing, right, you have this motion and you get around the kit like this and everything has a choreography. As opposed to push-pull, where you just go on one instrument and you do your push-pull. You're not going to go doing all kinds of phrasings and doing push-pull all over the place. It just doesn't work. It's completely clumsy. Okay, it's great for some things like samba. If you're doing fast samba, if you're doing hi-hat, I don't know. It's great for a bunch of things, but not as important as the rebound stroke. If you're working on push-pull right now and you don't have your rebound stroke together, I would say stop that and get it together, man, on the most basic level. Okay. The push-pull thing is more like a cherry on top if you really need it. Even JoJo says, you know, it's great for when you want to go to Guitar Center and show off to other drummers on a pad. You know, so I don't know. Honestly, that's the way I feel about it. Okay, so back to the book here. Now, in order to do some of this phrasing, which is really amazing, you have to have a good sense of time. And to improve your sense of time, we're just going to do some basic exercises from the book, okay? So this is just to start a warm-up exercise out of the book. This is the very beginning of the book, okay? And you're going to see how it transfers to paradiddle, all right? The first exercise is just this, 16th notes, accents not quarter notes, and then you're going to play half note triplets still with hand to hand. Everything hand to hand, okay? So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Those transitions should be really smooth and to the point where you don't even have to think about them anymore. And to help that a little more, we have displacements, okay? Like the second exercise is just the displacement of that whole phrase, okay? Gets moved over. So it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? That kind of study, that kind of rhythmic study is what gives you a strong sense of time. You're going to need that because after, what you do is put these into paradiddles, okay? Paradiddles are going to help you get around the kit as opposed to just, one accent hand to hand, okay? So this is the same thing now with paradiddles. The first exercise, or exercise 4, in the book, it's going to say 4, paradiddle exercise 1. All right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay? The second one, the displacement, is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay? So, those type of things are really going to help you get your timing together with this. And it's going to give you a step-by-step way to get into the more complicated phrasing later. Okay? Now, this is the next warm-up, I would say. And it's just going to change the cycle just a little bit. We're going to have a 2-bar cycle instead of a 1-bar cycle, okay? A 2-bar cycle means it resolves after 2 bars. And this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You see how that resolves after 2 bars? Okay, so we're just going to play that hand to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay? So you go through the displacements, like it says in the book, and then you get to the paradiddle section where you do it with paradiddles, all right? So basically, what's going to happen in the cycle section, you're going to be doing a triple paradiddle. Okay, but you're applying it into the cycle phrase. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now you're going to notice the beauty of this exercise is that it turns around. So the first time you're doing it with your right hand leading, and when you turn it around, when they do it the second time with the repeats, it goes to the left hand leading. Okay, that's one of the beauties of this kind of work, is that it's such a great hand workout, okay? So then you have your basic 16th note feel with the magic sticking. The magic sticking is the core of this book. And basically, if you watched the last video, you know what it is. It's just a paradiddle with an extension. Paradiddle, left, left, right, right. Paradiddle, right, right, left, left. Okay? And what you're going to do is play them on and displace the accents. Basically, the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You do it left hand lead. But now, the most important thing here is to be working on your rebound strokes, okay? You see, I am not sticking all that stuff. If you stick all that stuff, you will never go fast and you'll never play relaxed. There's a choreography to that, okay? As you can see there, when to lift is the most important thing, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm lifting the doubles right before the accent, okay? Okay, that's when you lift. Okay, the displacement, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll notice even though they are displaced, lift occurs at the same spot, all right? So let's just break that down again real slow. Okay, paradiddle left, up, right, right. Paradiddle left, up, right, right. Paradiddle right, up, right, left, left. Paradiddle left, up, right, right. Paradiddle right, up, left, left. Bam. And those are the lifts, okay? That is like putting it in 4th gear and jamming your foot on the accelerator. Or if you're on a motorcycle, you all right? That is what creates the choreography, the speed, and the sound, because it's definitely a different sound when you play like this. And this is what I mean by gives you different access to different vocabulary. Now this is just one thing, you know, there's many things you can throw, and we're going to get into that also on the kit. But now, I just want to show you why we do this. Now we're going to do this same thing with the magic sticking, but we're going to be doing 16th note triplets, okay? Which is increasing the rate, but the accents are going to stay the same. So basically we're doing half note accents, okay? But this time we're going to change the rate to 16th note triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so as you can see, it takes a lot of concentration to keep the sticking going with the rate accurate. You might want to try that with a metronome at first if you really can't get it. And it really helps to count it out loud to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Okay. So again, these things, there's a whole section of the book that has these exercises in them, all right? And it really pays off. Now, I'm just going to show you some specialty phrases that are my favorites, okay? One of them is this. Now, in Indian music and Indian drumming, we have what we call a T-high. It's a phrase that repeats 3 times and ends on 1 again, okay? So, I'm going to do this one from the book. This is the first exercise. It just shows you the basic phrase, okay? And the basic phrase is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay? Now, the good thing about it is turning it into 4/4. Okay? Then you can apply this anywhere into Western music, and it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is a beautiful phrase when you put it into 4 bars like that. Okay, if you just simply want to stop after 4 bars, just stop on the 5th bar. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as you can see, when you start getting into this really nice phrasing, timing is really critical. And your ability to rebound, okay, and use the choreography in any displacement is super important. Now, another thing that I hear is it's hard to coordinate my movements, even if I'm doing like the 5-stroke roll. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you don't know the choreography for the 5-stroke, go back and watch the 5-stroke roll here on the channel. At first, that's how you learn the choreographies. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up, tap, down, okay? And until you have that down, it's going to be hard to do stuff like this, okay? So this is advanced rebound stroke concepts, okay? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have lots more stuff from this book and how to apply it with rebound. And of course, if you want to buy the book, you can check it out on my online store. Sometimes, depending on your country, the store might glitch, so I'm going to send it to you by email. You buy it, I get notified, and I send it to you by email, no problem. And yeah, thanks again for watching. If you want to join the lesson site, $200 gets you into a full year program with email support, video support from me, chat on WhatsApp, any platform you need. And we have the Elite program, which is for very, very dedicated cats, which is 3 hours a day for 7 days, and then a 2-year membership. We are extending that program too. You're going to be able to spread out the days. If you can't do 7 days in a row, you can do one, of the days per week until you hit the 7 weeks. Also, you have the lifetime membership. For $500, you can become a lifetime member for as long as I'm alive or the site exists, which is going to be a long time. And it saves a lot of money because many guys are renewing, and they've been on the site for years. And this way, if you just pay one time, you can be a lifetime member with access to me all the time any questions you might have, video consultation, lesson plans, all that stuff. I'm also doing hand consultation, individual hand consultations. Okay, sorry to go on and on about this, but many guys are asking about this information. Hand consultations, 1 hour, $100. You need somewhere like this, a place I can see you. You need a pad, okay, and we need to work on your hands. So I do that live by chat, okay. All right, my friends. Thank you so much. I know it's a lot of talking. It's such a hot day in Bali. It's a scorcher, man. I am sweating. It's a good thing I have a black shirt on because it is a scorcher. It's a beautiful day, though. And I'd like to thank you all again for watching. Peace.